Hello Pisces, welcome to the Black Hearted Oracle. Now before we get started, I'd like to pay homage and reverence to Mother Sustainer, Father Creator, and of course, my beautiful ancestors. Now, this is a mid-May read, but before we get into it, also I'd like to ask you guys to like, subscribe, and share and comment on these videos because I'm really trying to grow my channel. I would really like to get some of the more messages out to more people, okay? And for all of you guys who do comment and interact with me, how you doing? I hope that your journey is progressing along nicely and you're learning the lessons that can move you forward on your path. Okay, well, let's get into it because I'm not trying to make these readings too long. So on the board, and I don't know if I said this is for mid-June, but on the board we have flexible as the heart of the matter. For your present situation, we have Treasure Island. For obstacles and challenges, we have Imagine. For helpful energies, there's Milk and Honey. For actions you should take, there's Truth Be Told. For the effects on your mental, we have Higher Power. Physical, we have Soulmates. We have, and spiritual, we have Come to the Edge. And the outcome for this is a change in the wind. All right, Pisces, so a lot of people have been getting like these messages of it's time to make a shift in their life, and it seems to be the same for you, although the circumstances are a bit different. Sorry, I'm trying to set this thing up. Okay. Although the circumstances are a bit different for you, it seems to be the same thing. Like there's something in your life that needs to change. And what I think it is your inflexibility to know that, you know, you might have been through a rough patch. And it's like telling you now that the law of attraction is working in your favor, but it's asking you that you be able to know when it is working in your favor. Because to Treasure Island is saying there's a treasure map that's being open to you, but you have to know where the X is within you and within your own life. So when did you see these opportunities, because sometimes they come and they're blatant and other times they're more subdued, something that you can't just see just like that, right? And your obstacle and challenge is going to be able to use your imagination to know exactly where those X's are, how to find the thing, to know that when we think about, we bring about. And our emotional state that we persist in is the one that we are calling forth, right? Because your helpful energies are Milk and Honey. So all around, this message is like really, really good. But there's a lot of blues on this board. And being that you're a water sign, this is telling me that it's really dealing with you and your emotional state. And it's asking you to keep your emotional state in a more uplifted one instead of downtrodden, right? And speak your truth. Don't lock anything up inside of you, because when we bury things, it comes up in our life in ways that are unexpected. So it's just asking you to be honest with yourself, even if you're not ready to speak the truth to the world, you know, it's just asking you to be honest with yourself and come from a place of truth of what you like. Don't forsake yourself for the thought of being nice or for the thought of being compatible. Like, it's time for you to live in your truth, right? Because your mental state is that you're awakening to the higher power. This is your third eye being awoken, you know? So you're being brought into a higher knowledge right now, right? And you're coming into physically contact with a soulmate. And remember that soulmates, they don't have to be like lovers or people that we're intimate with. Soulmates can be just someone who enhances your path, who opens your eyes to something. Like, okay, normally for me, when I'm on my journey, right? I get to a point of my journey that it becomes a little rough. And when it becomes so unbearable, then there comes in a person, whether it's a platonic friend, a family member, you know, a child that I might meet somewhere, who reignites something within me to realize the spark of life is not dimming or dying within me. It just sometimes our mental states allow it to dimmer. You know, it allows it to dim, but yeah, I digress. It's just telling you that there is a soulmate coming into your life at this moment, or you could be involved in a soulmate relationship, whether it's intimate or not. And it's also telling me too that you must really speak your truth about the wisdom that you've gained with this soulmate, because they're very, you know, they're very representative of the same thing. So it's just telling me, like, what you've gained from your past soulmate experience, don't forget that. Stay in your truth about those things, right? Because right here, it's asking you to come to the edge. Don't continue to box yourself in. Don't be scared of falling off, because Spirit has you, right? And your outcome is that there is going to be a change in the wind, regardless of your actions. Okay? Water break, sorry. God, I love me some water. Okay. Anyway. Let's get into it, because I don't want these readings to be too long. All right. Why is the flexible card here for the heart of the matter for Pisces? Why is the flexible card here for the heart of the matter for Pisces? Yeah. See the devil in reverse? So it's either telling you to get out of your ego or to be flexible. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to see the devil card in reverse, because to me, the devil card, as I always say, is something that looks good, tastes good, feels good, but fucks you in the end, like, and not in a good way, but, you know, it screws us in the end. So it's not something that we should be deep into, right? So this is telling me to be flexible with these things that are trying to bind you. And what that means is, don't give it the energy to feel like you can't wiggle yourself out of it, or you can't make changes, you know? And if you should fall back into the devil energies, it's just telling you, okay, like, bend and mold with it. Don't be so rigid, like, throw up your hands and say, woe is me, like, I can't do it anymore, like, I'm always falling back. Baby steps to get out of whatever this devil energy is. You know, people always say cold turkey, but cold turkey doesn't always work for everyone. Yeah. And I was thinking about the treasure island, and the 9 of air comes out. So this is telling me self-fulfilling prophecies, and this card is dealing with the law of attraction, right? Because look, you have opportunities coming in. You have news about something exciting coming in, and then you have good news about financial matters, and you wanting to learn something new. So it's just telling you, don't self-sabotage, because there's a lot of good things that can come into your life if you allow it. What is this Imagine card here for? What is this Imagine card here for Pisces as the obstacles and challenges? What is the Imagine card doing here for Pisces as the obstacles and challenges? Yeah. See? Yeah. They're both in reverse. Is you have to have the confidence to boldly move forward, because when this card is upright, this is an important achievement. So it's like you have to have the confidence to know that you will achieve this, and stop worrying. Stop putting your creative powers into drawing bad things into your life. What is this milk and honey that's a helpful energy for Pisces? What is this milk and honey that's a helpful? Oh, it flipped. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for you to focus on the good things, you know? And you got to communicate your vision, because there's something that you want to achieve, and maybe you need advice from someone creative that, you know, but it's time for you to get motivated. Be idealistic, be ambitious once again, like, you know, and use your charisma to your advantage, because you Pisces are very charismatic. Trust me, I have a son, and he will get anything he wants out of you. He doesn't stop. Like, he has so much charisma. Okay. What is this actions you should take, truth be told? What is this actions? What is this truth that Pisces? Yeah, 6 of air. That you need to go someplace where you feel more at peace, because it's hard for us to create and imagine a good life when we're living in turmoil, emotionally, physically, financially. So it's telling you that it's time to move to calmer waters right now. And you know this within yourself, because remember, this is the wisdom of the owl, and he's opening up what's inside and letting it flow out. And he's standing on top of the mask. You understand? So it's like, And then it's a 5. It boils down to a 5. So it's definitely time for a change. It's time for you to move to calmer waters. What is this higher power that Pisces is dealing with the mental effects of the situation on Pisces? Emperor. Yeah, it's time for you to stand on your square, Pisces. Stop allowing other people to look. Oh, God dang. So, okay, yin and yang. You have to have, be receptive enough, right, to start this new beginning. Or you just could be like you meeting the perfect power, and the most high or a higher power is bringing that into your life. A perfect pair, this soulmate that will help you, but you have to get out of this expecting the worst, you know? Yeah, because maybe there was something that didn't work out the way you wanted to, and it had you crying over spilled milk. And when you keep holding on to these disappointments and putting all your emotions and mental energies into it, what you're doing is bringing that further into your life, further into your future, abandoning your present moment. You know, you're calling it forth. What is the soulmate card doing here as the physical effects that, thank you, 4 of Earth. Okay, there's someone here that you're holding on to. I want to get one more. Why is this 4 of Earth here with the soulmate? Thank you. Ace of Fire. Yeah, because there's passion there. Okay. Where does this come to the edge for Pisces? Oh, that one's those two. Oh, yeah, look. Yo. Okay, so maybe it's telling you to hold on to what you got. Maybe you found somebody, because this is the Queen of Water and the King of Water as well. So you probably found like somebody who is really going to come into your life. Wow, this is, wow, yeah. Okay. This looks good. All right. So this is, wow, this is, it's like if you were crying over spilled milk, right? Over some news that you received. It's just telling me, like, come to the edge. Don't be scared to love again. Like, we all live in love. We all go through the pain and the hurt and the heartbreak. And I'm not telling you, like, if you're just getting out of it, to jump right back into another relationship, because that's the worst thing you could do for yourself. You need time to recoup. You need time to reheal and relearn yourself. And assimilate the messages, the lessons that you've learned through a past experience. But it's telling me, like, once you can do that, this is great. Like, look, it's the Empress and the Emperor with the Queen of Wands and the Knight. Oh, this is a Knight of Wands. Okay. Oh, I thought that was the King. Huh. Okay. Yeah, but it's still, you know, once you could get yourself elevated mentally and get yourself out and fix back your self-confidence and stuff, you know, break away from this ego-ish energies up here, you're still going to be a Queen of Wands and an Empress. And I don't care if you're male, female, or whatever you subscribe to. It's just the energy of bringing in something new, the energy of being empathetic, the energy of being self-loving. You know, a relationship is going to be offered to you. Let me get one more, please. Thank you. Yeah, look, 10 of Water. What is this change in the wind? God dang it, this is a good reading. Okay. Good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. One more for this Page of Earth with the change in the wind. Yeah. So you have to release something here. There has to be an end. And what I'm thinking, oh yeah, see the Magician is at the bottom of the deck. Whew. Okay, so you have to release something here in order to get your wish fulfillment. But you're going to have an opportunity, and it's going to come in like a small opportunity. And remember here, the Treasure Island card was telling you, you have to be able to spot it. So this could come into you as a small opportunity, you know, like somebody who's probably just wanting to kick it with you, want to be a friend a little bit, you know, want to take you out for a little drink or, you know, a coffee, want to take you to the bookstore. And it ends up blossoming to be your actual counterpart, you know, actually soulmate. And I don't mean like, because people feel like once you get into a soulmate relationship that like that's supposed to be the end all be all. And sometimes they're just meant to take you to a higher level of self. All right, we're going to get closing guidance. Can I have one card, please, for Pisces closing guidance? One card, please. Just one. Thank you. Okay, one more. Can I have one card, please, for Pisces closing guidance? Just one card, please. Thank you. One card, please, for Pisces closing guidance. Can I have just one card, please? One card that'll give the total message just for Pisces. Just one card. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you got two, so I guess you needed more than one. Well, look how Grandma gave me the side eye. Okay, like, girl, shut up. Pride. Yeah. Transitions and home. Yeah. You see, like, how, and this is just so perfect. You see, like, how her face looks like, I don't know, like side-eyed, as I was saying, like when it first popped out. And then right here where how it looks like the same person to me a little bit, but it's just like more at peace, more relaxed. So just like here with the flexibility with the ego, it's because the ego is like, you know, it's this false sense of pride that we normally put on as an armor to hide, you know, to veil us and try to keep people away from us. But it's unnecessary for you right now because the transition card is here and it says you have all the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your path, which that's exactly what this reading was saying pretty much. It says, may your body beware a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasant lives. And that's exactly, you know, you need to let something go to move forward to calmer waters. And to me, it's more of past emotional trauma or past emotional pain or, you know, past emotional grievances or a mental state that you're in. All right. Because again, at the bottom of the deck is the Magician. It's telling you, you have all the inner resources to do this. Okay, Pisces, I thank you so much for coming to the Black Hearted Oracle. I pray these messages found you well. I hope that you find your higher self in the quiet places, and may Ma'at hold you in her loving grace. Ashe.